Hi there, my name is Marianne. I'm an undergraduate student at the University of Guelph, and this is my Agri-foods Export Project, which is to export goat cheese making supplies from Canada to Nepal. The goal of this project is to help subsistence farmers in Nepal, and must be achieved through bilateral trade in agri-food between Canada and Nepal. Hope you enjoy. So a bit about Nepal. Nepal is a small landlocked country on the southern slopes of the Himalayas. Situated around Nepal to the east, west, and south is India, while China is to the north. Tourists come and attract the mountains and climb the peaks to contribute to the national income, but Nepal remains one of the world's poorest countries. Some 90% of Nepalese live by subsistence farming, and many do not live well. More than 40% of Nepal's citizens are undernourished. In the north, the most mountainous part, the population that lives at these altitudes are working as traders, herders, and farmers. In the middle hills, the climate is mild, however steep terraces have been built to grow crops such as rice, barley, beans, and millet. Lastly, there is the Terai, which is the most southern region, which is flat and hot with temperatures easily reaching 44 degrees. So what is needed to make cheese? There are quite a few pieces of supplies needed, but the basics include a thermometer, cheese bandage netting, cheese draining bag, rennet tablets, molds, draining and ripening mats, cultures. To provide the supplies needed for cheese making, Glengarry Cheese Making would be a suitable Canadian company. The company has an easy-to-navigate website that farmers could use, plus they have an extensive variety of equipment and supplies. Glengarry Cheese Making is a privately owned business in Lancaster, Ontario, and currently functions with 10 employees. They offer competitive prices, and their inventory originates from across the globe to offer exceptional quality. Here is a price list of the few basic supplies needed. They also offer a startup kit for soft goat cheese making, which includes the following. This all costs $90 Canadian. To get the supplies to Nepal, DHL Express would be suitable since it supports jobs in Canada and has a broad global shipping network. Since Nepal is a landlocked country, a variety of transport methods could be used for shipping. The shipment could either travel by air directly to Nepal, or a less direct way, which includes being transported to California, then freighted to Asia, from which it would travel to Nepal by air or truck. The approximate cost of shipping a medium-sized shipment would be $125 Canadian. In summary, the benefits for Canada include supporting Glengarry Cheese Making, a small privately owned Canadian company, indirectly supporting DHL Express jobs in Canada, and increasing sales of the Canadian-made cheese cultures, which is directly supporting the manufacturer. Now you might be wondering, why goat milk? Currently there is only one major goat cheese maker in Nepal. Ashok from Shitlang studied cheese making in France and now, with a herd of 70 goats, produces 5 to 7 kilos per day. Goat milk has some unique characteristics that make it more appealing than cow milk. Some 90% of Asians are lactose intolerant or sensitive. By processing the milk into cheese, it reduces the amount of lactose due to the fermentation process, making it easier to digest. Another difference between cow and goat milk is illustrated in this chart. One thing to highlight is that vitamin A is much greater in goat's milk. This could be beneficial for a malnutrition country like Nepal because vitamin A is an essential micronutrient and helps control infection. Cheese making would benefit the entire Nepalese village since it can be used as an attraction for tourists trekking through the mountains. Ashok, for example, hosts tours of his factory and charges a small fee. As for the cheese, Ashok charges 1,500 rupees per kilo for the soft variety. Meanwhile, for the hard variety, he charges 2,500 rupees per kilo. But to summarize the benefits for Nepal, it creates jobs in Nepal for sales of the products to farmers. It creates opportunities for farmers to access a niche market. It exploits the goat industry, which has benefits of its own. And cheese factories attract tourists that are interested in farming and how milk is processed. So the takeaway of this is that Canada should consider exporting cheesemaking supplies to Nepal. There are benefits for both countries, including creating jobs. Although some of the details still need to be addressed, exporting cheesemaking supplies will have a powerful impact on the Nepalese farmers.